I was teased mercifully on this podcast for not getting no dick, and I've been getting dick, and Mark knew the whole time.
Didn't say a word.
Ow.
What's up, everybody? This is Mark.
This is Don't Call Me White Girl.
And you are watching JBTV.
Rewind.
That's one thing about Mark.
Can't recognize it.
But no,
What do it's coming back.
every time. Now, whether you get it, that's another question. In a couple days it'll hit you. You be driving down the street, that little head motherfucker said, what the fuck? It take a minute for that shit to sink in. You on your way home like, bitch, I know you ain't.
He say that opportune moments too. He know how you do
Bro,
it.
he nice.
He good. He good.
Tricky words, nigga.
He good.
Tricky words.
He good.
It's a
I
show
gotta
right there.
see this boy. I hear so much about
Oh,
him.
he's amazing.
What's his sign,
He's
Mark?
banned from
What's his birthday?
He won't see
He's an Aries. I told you I hit the Pennsylvania lottery on his birthday.
Oh shit.
410.
You play the lottery? Like the daily number?
Move the fuck on.
Like, is that the Powerball? You play the daily number?
I don't play the number, but I
thought she was
can.
You know what?
45 straight in box.
She be like straight and boxing.
See 1827
She got a dream book.
Yo, you got a green book?
Yo.
There you go.
Get him.
Yo, y'all want to smoke?
Okay, you
I don't-
got it, nigga.
Withdrawn, Your Honor. Who was doing the spaghetti off?
Me and Amani.
We could do that next week too.
I don't have a problem with that.
Oh, I thought you
This is what was this.
I thought you must say I don't have a kitchen.
If
I really thought that was going. I swear to God, that's where that was going. I don't have a kitchen.
communication, because
Yo, this
Spanish
nigga came back
is the
speaking English like
Oh,
a
he's back speaking-
motherfucker. Like
Yeah,
last
got
week,
it.
out of no, like I have never heard him speak English before. But I think the
Well, he
kids.
spoke it up here. I told you.
He told us a couple words to you because you know what I
Yeah.
mean, and y'all had a good dialogue. And right. Malcolm, I had to pace myself a little bit. You know what I mean?
Mona, how was it to find out how Mark Lamont Hill really gets down? Were you surprised at how crazy his jokes get? No. Mark is from North Philly, and it's Mark Lamont Hill. Plus, I feel like the smarter you are, like the more witty you are, the funniest things are just reality things. So, like, Mark comes off a little harsh, but he be keeping it real, so it's funny. Does that make sense? Okay.
Well, I was looking at it right there. I was like, a couple of them was a little mean.
Oh, please, Mark.
I don't feel bad.
Yeah,
I was kind of impressed.
Yeah.
I started laughing again.
Mona, are you ever home and catch a joke from him and think, man, I gotta get him? No, that occurs on the highway. I have about a 2-hour ride, and a lot of that shit sinks in around the 45-minute mark. Cut the music down, and then I think, oh, okay, motherfucker, got you. Yeah.
But most of my jokes don't be on you.
No, I feel like Mark take it easy on me a little bit.
We be like, with each other. Shit, you don't hit me neither. Yeah. It's like 99% of the jokes be against other people. It's Philly against everybody. So.
Yeah, that's really the whole thing.
When it comes to the on-air interactions, do you think anything is too far? Or the fact that there's an edit button means you should always seek to push the boundaries as far as possible? I don't think about the edit button. Like when we just do the show, and as long as we be here, I won't be wanting to rewind nothing and do nothing again. Yeah. I don't think about nothing with editing. For me, if I say it, it's because I want it to be said. Mm-hmm. Every once in a while I feel bad, or I'll make a joke that, I ain't gonna say people took it the wrong way. I'll say I didn't say it the right way.
Right.
And then I feel bad. But usually I don't.
Because you're a nice person.
That's what it is.
He's a really kind person, so.
So if I feel like I did something that's unkind, then I feel bad.
Right.
Mean funny is cool, but like if it's something that actually like do some harm, I don't want to do that. So there's a couple times I was like, oh fuck, that was too much. Most of the time, I'm just laughing.
Mona, are there any topics you think the show should explore more of? I know you said the topics can get too serious, but if the decisions were left up to you, what would you talk about? Especially us being like lucky enough to have Mark on my hill, just like world topics or topics that concern blacks or topics that concern the 99% of us that are all fucked.
Yeah, it's really just Joe that's not.
Yeah, exactly. So, and because that 99% isn't even represented in the room. There's only one nigga that's saved. We're all pretty much fucked.
It's over.
All right, so everybody got somewhere to be. It is Friday. But Vlad does this style reporting.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, your drive is long too. That's fucked up. Make some noise for Demona, y'all. Come on, make some noise for Demona.
That mean I can leave?
Yeah, you can go.
Oh, let's go. Guys, to go to freedom.
Listen, y'all.
I was on my way to freedom. I need some hush puppies.
What's wrong with you, yo? How excited you is.
She said follow
I'm
the
so excited to leave us. Get that one little nail done, too.
In this clip, Mona, you look super annoyed at how long Joe is keeping you on the show. Do you think these episodes are too damn long? As a podcaster, because I think people don't realize, like, I had my own podcast for years prior to coming on. I legit max an hour and 20 minutes. So it's like, it's different for me. No, it's ridiculous. I don't know why anybody would want to pod for 3 hours, but it's working for these niggas. Clearly, my butt be burning and my feet be numb. Like, I'm not trying to change that, but god damn, what the fuck?
What about you, Mark Lamont Hill? You come from a broadcast background. In comparison to your days at CNN and VH1, how does a day of recording at the JBP compare? It's definitely more VH1 than CNN. Okay. That's the start. On VH1, like, I knew when a long day was gonna be a long day. If you do Basketball Wives, you know when you get there at 10, they're not gonna show up till 12. And you know when it's supposed to end at 5, it's really gonna end at 8. And you just know that.
Yeah.
But that's once a year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is every Tuesday and Friday. Yeah. It plays out like that. So for me, I like doing the show and everything. I just think sometimes the long day, that last hour, I don't think is always our best hour.
Right.
Like, I feel like if we stopped 30 minutes sooner, the show would actually get better and everybody would be excited to get to the finish line.
Yeah.
But by the time we get to hour 3
We done.
of the second show,
You out of gas.
and we done 8,
Yeah.
yeah, we be out of gas.
That's why that nigga wasn't feeding y'all.
Right.
Exactly.
And then when you get to hour 3 and then Joe be like, Ish, why you look like that? Money, you get any pussy this week? Ice, what's wrong with your face?
Oh my God.
You know we about to go another hour.
Yeah.
Or some bullshit. And and Joe is funny because when he see in your face that you ready to go,
Oh.
what do you do? What do we do?
He'll make it, he extends it. You had to have like that energy of like, I'm good, I'm great. Cause the minute he sniff out a little tiredness, a little blood pressure, a little diabetes, it's like,
Yep,
nah,
he looking for weakness.
yeah, this nigga is a fucking.
So you gotta look focused. You gotta look focused even when you're ready to go.
God.
Yeah, man. But but all that said, we put our good shit, like you say, it's working. So like,
Yeah.
I can't say shit is working.
Yeah, it works for these niggas, apparently.
Yeah, I think people be at work and they want to watch our shows to get through the day. So 2 episodes of us will get them through a whole shift and overtime.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
How do each of you prep for 6 to 8 hours of not just talking, but talking in a way that is entertaining to your audience? I don't really prep. The most I might do is like on the way, like not be like deep in the conversation, but like not to be braggy, this comes kind of natural to me. So it's not really like a prep thing for me. As far as me being entertaining, I'm more bouncing off of them. So it's like the material is there, you know? So it's not really like a issue.
Same as far as like we prep for the topics, but as far as like prep for talking, and we go with the flow, right? And the jokes come, like we don't write, well, maybe one of us does, but the rest of us don't have pre-written, not between you and me, and say other than us, got pre-written jokes, but the rest of us, we just go with the flow.
Natural thing.
Yeah, so it's not that. For me, the only thing I gotta prep for, like you said, is like not talking too much on the ride here.
Yeah, so
Like-
you're not burnt out.
Yeah, and I definitely don't want to talk during the breaks. I try to take a nap in between the shows.
Yes, he do
I
that.
mean, what the fuck?
He do that.
Cause that gives me like recharge for the Patreon, and then when I go home, I can't talk to I don't want to talk to nobody
Yeah.
for the rest of the night. I just watch TV and go to sleep because I be talked out after 8 to 10 hours. Yeah, man. What should the ideal length of the podcast? Wait a minute. Why are we getting all the podcast length questions? Are they trying to say like we got issues with the pod?
I don't know.
I feel like we getting set up for something.
It is always set up around here.
I think Ian Schwartzman is behind this.
Yeah, probably.
We don't trust you, Schwartzman.
He is white.
He's something else too. Short. That's right.
Yeah,
That's what
short and white.
yeah.
Bad combo.
That's what we've been talking about. What should the ideal length of the podcast be? I think the podcast is the ideal length as it is. I think the Patreon should be 2 hours. I think 2 hour Patreon is about the limit, unless something special is happening.
Mark contract more locked into mine.
10 years, 360, baby.
I don't think it's nothing wrong if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They built a beautiful thing here at JBP, and I really enjoy it.
I wouldn't change a thing.
What Flip was saying when Joe says, hey, y'all talking over each other, I can't hear y'all. That's how it sounds on the days I'm normally here. On that day, it more sounded like,
Shut the fuck up.
bitch, didn't I tell? Hold up. Look, listen. At one point, right?
Nigga said, "Are you serious?" I turned her.
Me and this nigga Flip just bonded, laughing, playing. This nigga stopped. We wasn't even working. This nigga stopped and said, yo, I don't give a fuck about whatever the fuck y'all talking about. And this how you know. Hold up. This how you know. This how you know when a nigga not playing with you, because when they get quiet, when it rests, like you let the nigga, because I'm gonna let the nigga have that. That's
Not
the
me.
ball. I'm gonna let you have
That's
it. He let it rest. This motherfucker said, the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I can't even think around this motherfucker. I'm trying to, I don't give a fuck about what the fuck y'all went through last week.
She right.
It
She
took
right.
a lot out of me, boy. It took a lot. Last time you did that, we had
And
to
we both said something because Flip was like, you know, Flip style. Hold up, nigga, I'm smacking shit out. You already said it. We heard you. Me, I'm like, Joe. Well, we heard what you said.
No, you was
because
she was sad.
After you say, hey, be quiet or whatever, anything you say after that, that's for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, oh, okay, you know, everybody have a
More
big
got your shit off.
But this the thing, when you play around, this what happen when you play too much, because I'm talking about that Master Joe, Mr. Joe.
I
met Master Joe the other day. That's the other day. And then we had a great day, got done on time, and the nigga said, we did great. Today was perfect, guys. Everything.
In my head,
I bet it was, motherfucker.
In my head, I'm like,
I
this
bet
nigga
we
is
was in
stupid.
the motherfucker like this.
Y'all picked up.
What you think? What you want to talk about? What you think? I think so too, yeah.
In this clip, Mona, you hint that Joe button checked you. Was this interaction with Joe how you depicted it on camera? It was worse.
I thought I was there for that. Watching you watch it happen, it was like you was meeting a new person. You know, like when you dating somebody and then y'all had your first fight. That's what it looked like. You was confused when that shit happened.
I meant what I said though, like if you're in a position of authority and you tell somebody, hey, mop that floor, right? And and then, you know, you go get your mop bucket and all that, your shit you need to mop the floor. Then he go, this fucking floor dirty and shit, what the fuck? Like, damn, niggas don't. That all is for you. That has nothing to do with the person you speaking to, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna assume, okay, you might be irritated or going through something and I'ma just, you know, try to, but it's still like, I think I realized more and more about myself that I'm like kind of prideful and I still got like that ghetto pride of like, you ain't going, you know what I mean? Like you got,
like that.
yeah, so it's like.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's nothing wrong with it, but at the same time, it's so many people upstate for stupid shit like that, like thinking, you know what I mean? So it's really not that serious. So it's like, especially when in reality, I really don't care. Like I kind of talk harsh sometimes. I know I talk harsh to my team sometimes. So it's like, I try to be like more realistic about shit and not like hold shit to my chest.
It was some adjustment for me because I mean, 99% of the time Joe is chill.
Yeah.
But if he's in a bad mood, you
know.
You know.
Yeah.
When I'm in a bad mood, I tend to get quieter. Some people when they get in a bad mood, express it to the people.
Mm-hmm.
So I just had to adjust to that. But I don't take none of it personal.
Me neither.
I don't take none of it. And in this business, like you said, people do that.
Yeah.
People do that a lot.
That's how it is.
Whether it was how it actually went down, can y'all speak to how serious Joe can get, as he is the closest thing the show has to a producer? I resent that. I am the closest thing this show has to a producer. Serious is a weird word. Cause I don't know if I don't ever think he's about to snap.
Nah.
Yeah, like
We ain't getting hit.
Yeah, not a lot, except that one time.
Yeah.
He said be back in 5 minutes. We did take 8. But in general, like, it's not that. It's just, I know when he's frustrated at us because we're actually on some bullshit. Mm-hmm. And I know when he's just having a day, like everybody has a day that ain't got shit to do with us. Mm-hmm. But in neither case do I feel like it's that serious. Some days I just be like, okay, today's the day to make sure we on set. Mm-hmm. Today's the day, I'll make sure ain't no crosstalk. Just so we're not stressing out. You know what I mean? But it's never that serious.
And it's a friendly environment, so I feel like it has to be kind of hard to be the one to say, come on, y'all, or you know what I mean? You vibing. It feels like you just vibing with your friends, and some of these niggas have been his friends for years, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Prior to working here, that was, me and Joe had a friendly thing only, so it's like, to go from that to the person that says, shut the fuck up, let him say something, I know that has to be kind of difficult, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Joe's tell, if he's really mad, his face shakes. He shakes around his mouth.
Yes, he does.
That's how you
And he
tell.
twitchy.
He twitchy,
I thought the
yeah.
nigga had Tourette's. I started to ask him, but
I'm not sure he doesn't.
this is a good time to spit it out. He got a blinking thing. What is that?
I don't know.
I figure side effect of medication.
I thought he was back on that shit.
Whatever.
Either way.
I ain't judging nobody.
It's a safe space, Joseph.
From both of your perspectives, could the show use a producer? Would it help or hurt the show? I'm pro production. I don't think it's ever too many. I've never been on a production and felt like it was too many producers. So I think it would help if it was somebody else. And I think it would help for what I just said before, as far as like where it don't have to necessarily be Joe. Because like when you're in the conversation and you're taking part in the cross talking, you know what I mean? Or you stepping on somebody's joke or stepping on somebody's line, it's always hard to jump in and say, but if a motherfucker on the outside and they come in and say, hey, everybody, you know what I mean? I just think it would be easier for all of us, you know? Because the downside of us all talking is that you miss out on some good shit from somebody, you know what I mean? And I think it frustrates the listener, especially the listener, the people that don't watch at all, you know what I mean? Because some people don't watch the podcast at all, they just listen.
I mean, I agree with Mona. Like, a producer definitely can't hurt the show. And somebody live on set to be like, yo, y'all sound like shit. Stop talking over each other, or y'all forgot this point. Or somebody to run out and say, hey, that's AI. that's not a real fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, some shit like that is helpful. But like actual show producer, I don't think we need it, because like that ain't how we flow. Like, I don't want to come to a meeting the night before. Some of us ain't gonna show up on time in the morning to have a morning meeting. And then like we still gotta look the shit up. Like, I think the way we do it is working. Like, it's been working for 10 years. Let's just keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the both of you already helped to produce the show? Examples would be things like moving conversations along, researching topics, and more. I think so. I think everybody does. I think every single person on this cast does something to produce the show. So yeah, I don't know if to me, the moving the conversations thing is a little different. That's just like, I think our job as hosts. But I think as far as topics and bringing stuff to the table, we all do that.
No, I think Mark does it. Mark is good at segueing and like switching it and going somewhere else. I feel like it's things that I want to do, but I just don't feel like it's like, I don't know if it's because I'm the only woman or because I'm the newest person, but often when I want to bring something, it just kind of like falls on deaf ears. I don't know if it's like I got girly topics, or is it that I'm already kind of insecure about bringing it, so I'm not bringing it hard enough, like, oh, this is what I want to talk about. And for the most part, it's like, if I pitch it to y'all, pitch it to any of y'all, and people like don't believe, I save it from my own pocket. From my own pocket.
That's what we, if I was you, I wouldn't even pitch it. Just do it.
Just say it.
Yeah, sometime when I got some shit that I know Joe gonna say no to,
You just throw it in there.
yeah. So what about Iraq?
Yeah, anything that's like world healing. You
Yeah,
have to just
say that shit. That way out here.
Yeah.
Just do it like hour 2.
That's another thing I had to learn. Like, you can't do shit like that hour 1.
Oh, hour 1 to get you fucked up.
Yeah.
That's when he beat us.
I've been getting in trouble a lot with that hour 1 shit to learn my lesson.
My first month here, I brought up some shit on hour 1. Whoop my ass.
Did he?
I ain't did it since.
Y'all believe somebody could whoop this man ass, y'all crazy.
The Rewind show appears divisive amongst the fans, well, at least on Patreon. What do you think about the show now that both of you have done several records of it? I like it. I think this shit is fun.
I think it's fun too.
I like being with like my co-hosts like this, because it's different. The vibe is different, and I think it's fun to look back at this shit. Some of the shit I be forgetting.
Yeah, I like it too. I think that I think it get a little messy, but I think that's the point. You know what's the funniest part? Is that even if the questions get messy as shit, niggas just sit over there like they just dropped out the sky. Like, ooh, I don't know where anybody would ask you something like that. But anyway, Mona, why the fuck are you late all the time? That's what the paper says.
That was my question. Do you think the show is a secret plan by Joe Budden and Ian to do performance reviews? Yes, actually.
That's funny.
You know why I say that? They don't like one-on-one conversations, like critical conversations. They're they're nice guys. So I think this is their way of getting the world to do it for them.
Yeah.
And for getting us to look at game tape, because they don't think we look at game footage after the game. So now, I think that's what it is. I think it's a secret evil plan. And I think they try to get their subs up.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah. I just think it's content. It's just a way to make some paper, get a view. And I think that it's different. They had powwows before I came. I know I saw some shit where Joe was like running around in some overalls with his nipples out. I don't know exactly what that was about. Porn, whatever.
I think that was home video.
Soft porn, I don't know.
Yeah.
A bucket hat, nipples out, I don't know. But it's just more content, and I feel like that's the beauty of what they built here is like, it's this allegiance of fans that's just waiting for it. And I feel like most of them,
Yes,
they
they
don't
are.
give a fuck how it comes. They just want more of it. You know what I mean? So
That's a fact.
what do you think the show should do more of and less of? What, the Rewind show? I'ma say less messy. Messy is unnecessary. And maybe more just bitten, just like the funnier moments. Us just looking at the shit that, like whatever went super viral, that's what we should look at and we should just bit about it, you know? Or I think it would be cool for things that the fans are curious about, little moments that they're in the comments debating and argue about, if we just put it to rest. You know what I mean? Like, okay, this is what we really were talking about. This is what really happened.
Right. This is who voted for Trump.
Yeah.
I wish he put that there. It keeps coming up, and I wish they would just leave it alone.
And mind you, nobody knows, because I don't know.
But it just keeps popping up.
I've
though.
asked this man on the phone 10 times.
Yeah, my word is my word.
Mark does give his word, because I was teased mercifully on his podcast for not getting no dick, and I've been getting dick, and Mark knew the whole time
Didn't say a word.
and never said nothing. Ow. And we still doing it.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
Do you have anything that you think we should do more or less of?
I think we should do more commenting on other people's clips. We only comment on the stuff we're in.
Right.
But I want to comment on Ish and Joe arguing, having one of their lover spats.
Yes.
Some shit like that. To me, that's the funny
Because we
shit.
enjoy those just like y'all do.
Yeah, we be laughing
sit
too.
back, we watch when it's about to come and get the stir. Like, you know, when the pot is full and it get the bubbling and, you know, the green's almost done, you can kind of see it, because Ish eyes get real like dark green and Joe freckles get pronounced and niggas get to sitting up and it's like 5, 4, 3, 2, boom!
And
We
then it's
love
on.
it.
I love that shit.
Oh my God, I love when they fight.
Unless it's 8 o'clock at night.
Yes. Nah,
Then I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I'm
going.
lying. I don't mind a fight at 8. I'm lying.
Fuck that.
Going a little.
We talking about day one.
Yeah, we just met her.
I want every man in here to be the fuck honest, first off. Because some of
Real
y'all ain't
honest
even
over here.
bringing it like that, and you talking heavy, and it's not even like that.
What that mean?
Don't make me find these bitches and ass.
What that mean?
Okay?
Oh, nah.
Let's be
What
honest.
that mean, champ?
Everybody in here ain't running all through them. 10 bitches on the phone. They calling, they texting, everybody ain't experiencing that.
Nah, that's a fact.
No.
Let's be
Yeah,
honest
that's a
about
fact.
some
No,
shit.
not at all.
So
That's
when
a
you
fact.
like the bitch
woman.
and you write her a poem, okay? What the fuck are you holding back from this bitch in the beginning that you don't want her to know about yourself?
The fan brings up an interesting point. How come it seems like the men on the cast always exaggerate their sexcapades and fighting abilities? Is it male ego or wanting to never look bad in front of an unforgiving, sometimes toxic fan base? Sometimes. They're men. Like, that's what niggas do. Like, unfortunately, when I'm off camera, sometimes I'm in a fucking store with 10 niggas and I'm the only girl. Like, I've been in that situation by choice. I don't know fucking why for most of my adult life. So it's like, that's how niggas are. And it's really like a dick measuring competition. Who was the best at basketball? Who got the most bitches? And it depends on how ghetto it get. Like, who baby mom ass fatter? Like, it gets that rough. And it's real. It's a real thing. And yes, it's draining and it's annoying and it's dry as shit. And sometimes I just want to yell, everybody pull their dicks out right now.
Been there.
On some bro shit though. Like, not like I want to suck it or I just want to see like who got the bigger dick. Cause like they talk so heavy.
Like, let's just settle this.
Mind you, I am the person that brung that to the forefront. Was that me or was that a fan that was like they wanted to know who had the bigger dick or whatever? And I still get messages constant like, Damona, who's the person with the big dick? You got a lot of votes. A lot of people think it's you. A lot of people were. Nobody thinks it's Joe Button. Nobody. Joey got no votes on the big dick. And I know my girl is happy about that.
Joe, if that happened here,
That's a good question.
a situation where someone signs a deal that is not good, objectively just not a good deal. They did it for whatever reason. It made sense in the moment. Or you told them, look, I don't know if this is a good deal. Perfect example. Let's say, I'll use myself so that people don't think I'm throwing shade. Let's say I sign a 10-year deal with you because I'm just like, I'm fucked up and I need the security. Huh? 7 with 3 options.
What's the second? Never mind, go ahead.
And in year 3, it's obvious that I've outperformed the contract and everybody who's making more than me. the field has changed, you're making more money, and I got 4 more years on this shit contract. And I'm your Scottie Pippen. Just say hypothetically.
Amendment. Could he amend? Could there be an amendment in some type of way?
He's a bird.
Yo, Joe, can you get an amendment?
What do you do as the owner? I mean, you obviously I signed it.
In the scenario you just laid out, what is there for me to do?
Just say, let me do what's fair as the owner, and say, let me give you a fair deal.
With topics like this that to the audience mirror the actual dynamics of the show, is there a danger of revealing what you actually think? No, it's no danger. I want the audience to know exactly what I think. I don't hide what I think. Sometimes I might even over-explain what I think. But I definitely want the audience to know exactly what I'm thinking. The only thing I don't want to do is take business conversations or stuff that the audience doesn't need to know and bring that into the show. This was a moment where we got close to that line. I still feel good about this conversation. I think Joe handled it well. Ish handled it well. Everybody who was in the conversation handled it well, so it worked out. But that's my only fear. But as far as revealing what I actually think, let them know. That's the point. That's good podding. That's how you get pod of the month and pod of the year, if I was to ever be so blessed as to get that. In these conversations, do you think it's impossible not to project your own thoughts into the situation? Yeah, you got to. I mean, you can pretend not to. You could take the opposite position. You could go along and get along, but that's not good podcasting. Good podcasting is saying exactly what you think. I think if you're a good podcaster, it's impossible not to put your thoughts on anything that you're talking about. Otherwise, what are we here for?
So when I first saw it, I thought it was funny. And all the songs I heard were funny. But I'm hearing, like, if somebody's not a pedophile, and we call them that, I think that's too far.
All right,
That's not what he did, Mark. He called him, he said you hang with pedophiles, which he does.
Yeah.
Sounds similar.
That's a hard distinction to make. I'm surprised he didn't win that one.
Am I not supposed to judge you? Are we wrong for judging people that hang with pedophiles? Just curious.
No.
You can't judge a nigga that hangs with the nigga that's a known pedophile.
I mean, did he know he was a pedophile? That's the question.
How the Afro man? It's Googleable.
The guy's got
It's Googleable.
pedophile charges, is convicted on some shit.
he's a
They
cop,
pulled it all
right?
up.
I'm saying
He's
people
the
carry
police,
charges.
and he's
Look,
the police.
I'm not defending the cop, or certainly I'm not defending a pedophile.
Yeah.
I just want to hear what the
I
too
would just need
far
to know how much-
part is.
He's saying putting that label on someone.
I'm just saying, if you ruin somebody's life and people walk around thinking you're a pedophile, you actually didn't know that the dude you hang with had these crazy charges. I can see how that could fuck somebody's life up.
Mark, you made some folk upset with your take that Afro Man throwing the PDF jack on one of the cops who raided his house was off. Do you think your take was misunderstood? Yeah, it was, but I don't blame the people who misunderstood it. I always say the burden of an explanation is on me. If I was not understood, I should be a good enough communicator to make it understood. If somebody is a pedophile, I have no sympathy for them. If somebody knowingly hangs with pedophiles, I have no sympathy for them. That's not in dispute for me. That's not even a conversation for me. My point was, if you're making songs about these people and you're saying all kinds of shit, you're fucking everybody in the police force, you're doing this. Some of that shit was true, some of it wasn't. He was just having fun, ruining their lives the way he believes they ruined his by kicking his door and trying to take his money. At some point though, if you're saying something that's not true, or you say something that's not reasonably knowable, like I'm not in the business of ruining people's lives with stories that aren't true. Again, a whole lot of y'all hang with people and y'all don't Google your friends before you go out for drinks. Y'all don't, every homie you didn't do a criminal background check to know. So yeah, if I'm out for drinks and I find out later that somebody who works with me, who I go out for drinks with, or somebody who I just know from the gym or from whatever, if I find out later that they got kidnapping charges, I'm not gonna be like, Mark hangs with known kidnappers. I didn't fucking know. And I don't know that situation. I'm just saying, if the person didn't do it, it's too far. If they did it, then that's different. With the Afro Man take, many people were wondering about the connections to the Drake-Kendrick battle, where Kendrick insinuated Drake might have been a PDF. Where do you stand on that? Do you think Kendrick went too far? Yes, I think Kendrick went too far. I think that battle would have been good without Kendrick making that accusation against Drake, and I think the battle would have been good without Drake making the domestic violence accusations, and then that's not your kid accusations against Kendrick. The rap battle could have been dope without all of that, because some of that stuff, again, is too hard to blur, or it's too hard to understand the distinction between fact and fiction, and people start to believe it. It's not like the old rap beefs. This is different when people start making fake information, when there's already a universe of disinformation on social media. You can actually ruin somebody's life And so no, I do think Kendrick went too far since that was the question. I also want to note though that Kendrick warned Drake a couple times, like, you don't want to do this, or you sure you want to do this? And Drake was like, no, come do it. Rap. Like it was a battle that they both willingly walked into, which I think is different than the Afro Man situation, where whatever you think about the police, and I don't think a lot of police, I'm not a police fan at all. I don't even believe we should have police. They didn't enter a rap battle with Afro Man. So they weren't expecting a back and forth about their personal lives. So Kendrick Drake, to me, isn't apples and oranges, isn't apples and apples, but even if it were, I'm saying, yeah, he went too far.
I'm just saying the word feminist sounds crazy when you label it on a man.
Because we're not women.
Exactly, we're not
So
women.
then why is it okay to be pro-black as a white person if you're not black?
I'm just saying that we need to find another word for men that support women. Feminist just sounds crazy.
And here's what I'm saying in response. The idea that a man supporting a woman, or a man having a label that has woman in it, the idea that sounds crazy to you is exactly why we need words like feminism.
That was a spirited conversation. Why did that exchange send you off the deep end? You were getting loud and visibly upset. It didn't send me off the deep end. I wasn't angry or anything like that. Y'all have seen me angry. I don't get angry very often, but I have been angry on the show before, obviously. This wasn't one of those times. 10 seconds later, we were having a whole different conversation and laughing. I think people sometimes mistake a passionate conversation with actual like emotional investment. There are moments in these exchanges where three people are talking to me at once, all making the same argument against me, but making it in different ways. And so I'm trying to finish my thought and respond to multiple points. It's rarely a 1v1. But if I were frustrated, and I was a moment frustrated, it's not off the deep end though. A couple of things. One, there's like the in the moment reframing of the conversation. I wasn't advocating that the brothers on the set call themselves feminists. I was responding to someone criticizing me for taking on the label of feminist. It wasn't like I said, y'all need to be feminists. It was, there's nothing wrong with me taking that label. Remember, that was the premise. We were talking about relationship stuff, and then someone said, Mark takes on and someone inserted the word feminist approach, or philosophy or whatever. And I said, sure. I wasn't even holding the feminist flag for myself. I don't walk around and say, hello, I'm a feminist. Although I don't mind the label, and I do think my politics are feminist. And that's when B-Dot kind of scoffed and laughed and said that it sounds, as you just heard, sounds crazy. So again, it was being framed, the conversation, as if I was telling the brothers up there that they need to be feminists or call themselves feminists, when in fact, I was simply saying, there's nothing wrong with somebody who wants to. And I think that's a very different conversation. Many felt like B-Dot bested you in that exchange. Do you feel the pressure of large sections of the community wanting you to get your comeuppance in these debates as a result of the perception that you win most of your one-on-one debates? The idea of besting me in an exchange, to me, makes every conversation a competition. I don't think I was bested. I think we were having two very different conversations. I think the argument I was making was correct. And I think, if anything, I got the better of the exchange. But the idea that I feel pressure makes it a competition in a way. Like, I don't enter every conversation we have thinking this is about to be a debate and I'm going to win it. And I hate that idea. I hate the idea that if someone makes a point, and take me out of it, if someone makes a point and someone else makes another point, the person who makes a second point has to disagree with the first point or vice versa. Because if you don't, somebody's going to be like, oh, you got cooked. Oh, he ate him up. Oh, whatever. You lost the debate. And it's like, that's not how conversations work. Someone can make a point that's good and you go, oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I see your point. That should just be it. Like, sometimes it's like, let's just talk, and we're gonna have different points of view, and we don't have to wait until somebody cries uncle for the conversation to end. Sometimes let's just say our points and then keep going, with some depth, but we don't gotta, it just doesn't have to be, everything doesn't have to be a blood sport. On a recent JBTV Twitter community space, B-Dot called you a panderer. Do you think you are indeed a panderer? No. Pandering means that you take a position that you don't actually believe in order to endear yourself to an audience. I don't have a dictionary in front of me, but that's basically what it means, right? So I don't care about the environment, but I'm going to pretend to want to protect the ozone layer so that these environmentalists will rock with me, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Right? I'm gonna pretend I like Drake, or I'm gonna pretend I like Kendrick, or I'm gonna pretend I like Jay-Z because his fans are in the room. That's pandering. I don't pander because I actually believe the things that I believe. And these aren't fans or communities that I'm trying to endear myself to. These are my actual comrades. These are my actual colleagues. These are actually the people who I build with and work with and organize with and struggle with. So it's not pandering because it's a sincere principled position. You can disagree with me. I could even be wrong. I might be wrong. Let's assume I'm wrong. That doesn't make it pandering just because you don't agree with me or just because I'm wrong on a particular point, if I happen to be. I've never had a conversation with B-Dot offset. I've never had a phone call with B-Dot. I've never talked my ideology or my politics with B-Dot. I've never been at a rally or organizing meeting with B-Dot. So I don't think B-Dot would have, and I don't know if B-Dot has read my work over the last 20 years. He may have. But if he has done those things, then it would be hard for me to understand why he would believe that I'm pandering as opposed to believing that I just have a different politics than he does. Pandering becomes an insult to my character. I'm not talking about B-Dot right now, I'm saying in general. When you say someone's pandering, you're critiquing their character. You're saying that you're calling them a fraud. I don't know why after decades of doing work that has been identified as feminist, for example, someone would say I'm pandering to women as opposed to I could just have a feminist politics, you know? So no, I'm not a panderer, and I think we should probably retire that word or at least use it correctly.
I just wonder where your heart is, where your spirit is, like in terms of healing. Like how are you dealing with the past in terms of like making sure you're okay? All the things you've been through, all the things you're dealing with. Like, do you go to therapy? Do you go to counseling?
I don't go to therapy, but I do a lot of self-reflecting. Like the fact that I know that I'm capitalizing off traumas is something that I had to figure that out by myself. You know what I mean? Not
think
talking
that's the
to
first
anybody
step.
or anything
That's
like
the
that.
very first
I think
step.
the very first step
Dr.
is the
Phil,
self-
please, what are we doing?
Nah.
God damn.
No, Mona.
I mean,
no.
We got it. I mean,
Shit's a bummer, bro.
No,
She said she got me like something. I'm gonna listen too. Like, come on, bro. Like, please, man.
No, it's a lot of.
Fuck the trauma, bro. We making millions.
Mona, why did you appear paranoid by that line of questioning to Janice? First of all, Janice is my friend in real life. And his podcast is really light. So I was like, yo, why when I bring my friend that happens to be a bad bitch that also happens to be a star in the adult entertainment industry, why now are all you niggas putting on your therapy hat and want to know if this bitch is ill? Well, you know goddamn well, if you was looking at this bitch through the phone, you would just be picking which side did you want to see her from, her asshole or her mouth. Like, please, with that shit. Y'all should be asking shit like, damn, what are your measurements? Like, oh my God, like, is it hard getting pants on that big fat ass you got? Please. You get a bad bitch in the room, you want to ask this bitch how she feels. Shut the fuck up. Why were you so against discussing anything serious during this interview? Because I don't want to discuss nothing serious ever. What the fuck? It's a podcast and it's the Patreon, bro. Niggas getting saucy. We having a good time. Like, why are y'all getting fucking serious? And I love potting with Imani, but the problem with Imani being on the Patreon is that he might give main pot energy on the Patreon. Like, this nigga will literally blow your head off about some R&B shit. Like, really will blow you. Like, say Bobby Brown ain't the man, the king of R&B again. Say it again. I love you, Manny.
If I'm already, I don't know why we acting like Gucci Man not that. I don't know if y'all not Gucci fans or
I'm a
what.
fan.
I'm just saying that song.
Oh, okay, the song, because I'm starting to like get that like Gucci ain't him in here, and that's very.
That song sounded like
That's
Just
very
say-
confusing.
I'm with
You
you.
got that from wait, who
said
talking
that?
about Gucci Man?
I'm just clowning this song. That's just the song sound like
No, because I just don't get that.
You had to remind the cast Gucci Mane's legacy. Do you think the cast leans too much to New York bias? They may, like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Cause like I'm sitting with a bunch of Jersey niggas, you know what I mean? Number one. Number two, I have a different, like a musical taste. Like I'm not somebody that's like against new shit or against dumber down music or shit like that. You know, some shit that I saw my peers call stupid or dumb or they never got into it, I loved it. Like the kind of rap I like really kind of goes across ages and shit. So it's like with Gucci, if you wasn't tapped in, you might not know that he's him. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to make sure in that moment, like, we all do know that Gucci is like Himothy for real. Like, fuck this stupid corny shit, cool. But Gucci is him. Like, lemonade Gucci, like Gucci, please stop fucking around. Stop playing.
You gonna make a new nigga step in a nigga cute?
I don't have nothing to do with that. Yo, I just,
What are we talking about? This nigga came and woke Corey up this morning. Like, you're doing too much. Relax. So what fuck is up with him? Come on, bro. Be regular.
That is regular.
Be normal.
Be professional.
No, he. Yo, that's still trauma. Is B Dot doing too much, stealing his seat and telling you to be on time? What was that about? B Dot definitely did too much. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I ain't even gonna cap. First of all, I learned my first big podcasting job. I remember that the comments would be flooded with who's this new girl, because I was like new to the internet kinda too, but they would also be flooded with something about the couch, because they had recently changed the couch when they added me. And I learned in that moment how anal podcast listeners and watchers are. So it's like just the seat switching alone without that big rigmarole would have caused something. So I don't understand why somebody that new to a situation, especially a situation like us, we really kind of like each other. So it's like, I don't care how much we debating, how much I look irritated, how much Joe look irritated, whatever. The camera off and we are right on some bro sis shit. So it's like, I don't understand why if you come into that kind of environment, would you want to take a nigga's seat or, throw a jab about somebody's issues at work? That don't make no sense even at the target. You know what I mean? So for sure, B-Dot did too much. Why? I don't know. Cool guy, nice waves, but I don't understand that school of thought. I don't know what the plan was on that one, B-Dot. I've been wanting to fuck B-Dot up on the camera for